tahu misalkan investasi dan itu baik aja lah. Tapi kan kalau ekonomi batas penasaran dulu ya kurang mencoba kalau kayak biar ibaratnya ya tahu sama SMP itu nulis tahu penasaran banget cara upload foto nih Google kayak dia bukan foto nih nyombat orang kayak tadi ngomong itu orang juga bisa dijual sama ya KPK itu semua KPK perlu perlu proses harus selalu jika ini adalah instan banget mengapa web selalu oleh dan jadi misalnya yang sampai investasi kan 20 lah sing apa sebenarnya returnnya sedikit tapi pasti daripada tahu makan hal bisa terutama masuk SMA lah yang mungkin langsung berdua setidaknya ketika dia sekolah dulu ya mempersiapkan yang udah lulus saya kerja ini selama kerjanya tabung jadi nek sampai sampai katakanlah 5 tahun 5 tahun di 60 juta kalau itu sudah 120 tapi ini hitungan komponen ya iyalah Arsenal ada emang mana jadi aku bilang sepater apa lo macet makin tasnya awal bahwa jadi lo bikin tasnya sing awalnya sing dulu mungkin pun 5 pertandingan 4 apa Arsenal main apa main dengan awal Madrid ada berapa where is Madrid jika saya Korea yang itu dan profit 1% normal ya 1% lah jika saya investasi dan berproses dari besar itu persen ini saya pun berpecah estimasi portofolio 200 juta jadi ya bos mau masuk dia
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here. Well, at least Rodrigo concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
He's in plenty of space here. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's had it nicked away. Chouameni. Probing pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rudiger cuts it out. Oh, that's delightful. No, it's come to nothing. Taken back almost at once. Distributed tidily. And it's big chance! Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. But he's left disappointed.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Valverde.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. Saliba running with intent. Calafiori. And here's Eze. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka pinches it off him. And it's Valverde. He's found a way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is... Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity.
Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way. There's the shot! Oh, what? And again! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Number 8.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Timber looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Played out to the left flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eze is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodrigo! And he's taking no chances there. Rice.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Tchouaméni. And he's picked out the run. The referee has given a corner. Zubimendi with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And he can thump it away. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
1 minute added time.
Zubimendi. Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Saka. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And
Madrid
please
coming in
welcome
at
to the
half-time,
field.
leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Ødegaard. Where it came from. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Eze. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's got a... And the finish! No way through there. Ødegaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a cute ball. That is good
The
alertness.
attendance for this match was
Tchouaméni
62,005.
played into space. Now that looks a decent... And a chance! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Gyökeres. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-take.
Saka! He's got a goal! Arsenal are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eder Militao gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Chouameni, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Saka, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Ødegaard, and he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Ødegaard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, this could be it. Something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Timber. Saka picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Timber.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Just eases him off the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Nice looking ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's
minutes have been
Mbappe.
indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, good take and a good chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? In by Saka. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. And it's Valverde. Can he latch on to this? Rodrigo. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Eze. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, it's come to nothing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. He's in, 1-0. Gyökeres! Goal! Arsenal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. No way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! Tried the volley, but no.
Bellingham really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Gabriel. Rudiger. The ball has bounced loose now. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Decent chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Space for him to turn and look. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rodrigo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Rodrigo picks it up out wide. That's gone for a throw-in. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. Rodrigo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he thumps it clear.
There will
Arsenal
be 1 minute
have
added
the
time.
chance to go the other way. Odegaard. Timber. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ball's gone out of play. Rice spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bellingham. Nice looking ball. No, that pass isn't the best. And it's Eze. He's had it taken off him. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And he shoots! That was mighty close. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Caught offside that time. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
332.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. Rodrigo! Harmlessly behind. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And the ball is out of play. Traumeri. He has found the way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Timber. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde. And it's been played through. Kepa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gabriel. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Calafiori threads one in, spread neatly, and he's in on goal. There's the shot, and he should have made it 4. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger can clear it away. Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Real chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Chance, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And they're back on the ball again. That's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Saka. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There will be 3 minutes added
Mbappe
time.
gets into a good position. Now he's got space here, and that is expertly dealt with. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he finish? No, it's wide. Arsenal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough...
Sudah komit dan ke bantai. Loh, bikinannya bukan?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gyökeres. Eze. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Played out wide. Rodrigo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, that's fabulous. Gyökeres. Oh, right place, right time. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries from a long way out. Oh, it's a thumping hit. Quarter of an hour played. He's found a way through. Eze.
That was lovely, that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Ødegaard. Shifted it to the flank. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eze. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. That is good alertness. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zubimendi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's a pretty loose pass. Calafiori. Eze. He's picked his way through. Odegaard! And it's come back out to him. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's going in strongly.
Gyökeres has got himself a free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Timber. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Timber is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Gyökeres! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has found the way through. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be Saka! Valverde. Well, that pass isn't the best. Calafiori. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodrigo. Foot in. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome.
How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. So the first half brought no goals. Pinches it off him. That has not gone well. And it's with the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Zubimendi knocks it into space. Eder Militao. Valverde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found space here. Rodrigo. Oh, that's neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Keeper's got good distance on that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
This looks promising. He is through, and the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Eze. Valverde. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this
And
match
still,
was
we await the first breakthrough.
60,810.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's decided to go for it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Short changes him with that pass. Can he finish? That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodrigo! Not a bad try by any means. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Cleared away. So, third corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. This might spell danger. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's an imaginative pass. Space for him to turn and look. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
And a header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And he's managed to get free.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Eder Militao, no, that's rather hopeful. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Odegaard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try.
And that is that. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe picking up the man of the match.
foto인가요? 이게 조합이 아마워.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. João Neves. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That has ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Ball's gone out of play. Valde. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose. Balde. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Back where it came from. Picked out brilliantly, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Mendes. Well, that has not gone well. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. He's got away. Pedri does well to get it back. Rashford getting forward. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Balde knocks it into space. Rashford, he's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Koundé.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Rashford. João Neves. Now it's Doué. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. This is a promising build-up. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, again there's no way through.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Dembele over to the right flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Rashford. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's quick to return it. De Jong. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just has...
Real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Szczesny breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's looking wide. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been hooked away. João Neves. Balde. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Space for him to turn and look.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Dembele. Araujo. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win them. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Lewandowski is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lewandowski. Hakimi. This ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha is onto this. And that was nowhere near his best. Not the most accurate pass. Brilliantly cut out. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Dembele. Koundé calmly anticipates. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Marquinhos. Now the ball's gone astray.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rashford. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cord. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Rafinha takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run charge, surely! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
And it's Neves. And this is Dembele. Rafinha. Yamal. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a break chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Doué, played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Balde, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele! Hits off target and by quite a way.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Koundé Can he get it through? Aims beyond the defence. Yamal gets into a good position. Pinches it off him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal, 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Balde. He's a sharp little ball here. Probing pass. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. João Neves. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's on the finish! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fabian Ruiz shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Balde. Rashford. That pass isn't the best. Doué in acres of space out wide. And that has put paid to that. De Jong. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the left flank. That's where it came from. This is the real chance! He's in plenty of space here. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Kvaratskhelia. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Little pass back. And here's Rashford.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No way through. And he's quick to return it. Oh, shooting chance! Dembele made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's just misjudged that one. João Neves. Balde wins the duel this time. And that's going right the way across, and he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Koundé's cross. Oh, well played. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. He's got away. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he can thump it away. And it's De Jong. He's having a pop! Oh, it's come loose. This time, surely! Kvaratskhelia, who does have an assist to his name. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, that's ambitious. Great effort, but no way through. Marquinhos. Pacho. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Koundé. Great ball, and he's in here. Pedri. De Jong. João Neves. Pedri gets on his bike and on the move. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Lewandowski! And no mistake!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rafinha! He's got it all! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to play it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. Hakimi. Great vision. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Takes the shot! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So we are still all square, but you have to say how different things might have been. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Paris Saint-Germain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Kubasi. De Jong. Lewandowski. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Referee's given a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewandowski might just make this. Vitinha, nicely spread. And it's Hakimi. De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford. Rafinha. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rashford is standing over this one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Crack it. De Jong! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Can he get on the end of this? That is headed for the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Doué, it's a threatening ball. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. And the shot! And Szczesny pulls off a sensational save.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Well, that might be that, Peter.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's Dembele! Yamal. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. Pass is just off target. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So after all of that, what can we say?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Lewandowski is over the first kick. Oh, the upright and back out.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Kvaratskhelia, the next man to walk up to the spot.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Barcelona are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Dembele, second to go.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This for parity. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
And that is a scarcely believable miss. Fabian Ruiz is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Barcelona looking to save match point. And that will do it! Paris Saint-Germain have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That's where it came from, and he's worked it through. Dembele! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia has given away a free kick. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 10.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doué. Threads one in. Rashford stood his ground strong. Rashford! It's a loose ball. That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Szczesny is there to clear. Not the most accurate pass. And that's an errant pass. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Time and again they are repelled. Played into space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha, Nuno Mendes. This is a promising build-up. And this is Dembele. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pedri. Kubasi. Rashford wants to run onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Doué. Balde. And it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. He's found a way, takes the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fabian goes for a shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Al Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Rashford. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turn...
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Distributed tidily. Forced to go back. Aims beyond the defence. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he'll shoot here! And one more try! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Probing pass. Koundé. Kvaratskhelia. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's an imaginative pass. De Jong. That's been cut out, well played. João Neves. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defence.
He's having a pop! They're back in possession and ready to go again.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Oh, right place, right time. Koundé. Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, and again! And that's a sharp finish! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Into the channel. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Pedri, De Jong, can he get it through? Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kubasi. No luck with that dink over the top. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Neves. And he's quick to return it. And that is well cleared. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. 5 minutes to add. He has found the way through. Rashford. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Yamal. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And the action has already restarted. Paris Saint-Germain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz, given the lift of his goal. Mendes made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Fabian Ruiz, he'll try from distance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pedri. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? He's found space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Showing great feet there. That is lovely. That is ended up in no man's land. Dembele. Well, that pass isn't the best. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And it's Balde. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Safonov claims comfortably. Oh, that's a key interception. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Stood up well to him there. And it is half-time in extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Pedri tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big chance, corner. Vitinha! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Dembele, decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Ruiz. And he's let fly! De Jong. And here's Doué. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Doué. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Pedri. Pinches it off him. Oh, red, nice interception. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Lewandowski to get things going.
perkenalan dulu. Saya mungkin pernah tetap dalam ya, berarti itu aja gimana? Kan di awal. Cuman putih kan itu yang kembali yang benar.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Adeyemi. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to pass it through.
And he's lost chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that pass isn't the best. Brandt. Pavard makes the interception. That has not gone well. Sabitzer. Well, Ryerson. That is good alertness. Adeyemi. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bellingham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fratesi. It's a good run down the right. Well, played right into his path. It's a promising position. He has found a way through. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's well positioned.
Can he finish? Fantastic from Guirassy. A finish of true class. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time.
Bellingham!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Koto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Adeyemi. Guirassy. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! And it's there!
They are purring, truly purring.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response Absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Big chance!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
"15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Brandt. That's the keeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. He's beaten the last man. Looking to play him in. Kobel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Great chance! And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. And that is well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Martinez is onto this. Bellingham. Adeyemi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Carlos Augusto. Calhanoglu.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Bissek wins the duel this time. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Kobel clears without hesitation. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So straight into the second half. Brandt has found the net here, of course. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Now it's Fabio Silva. And a chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bellingham is there and he can pick it up. And he plays one through. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Looking for the run.
Defending was strong and firm.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's just a little long. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's a good ball out wide. Fratesi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sabitzer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Fratesi running with intent.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass somewhat off target. Barella. He's shifting through the gears here. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Fratesi. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Not where it came from. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot a goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's found a way through. Aims beyond the defence. Again the flag's up. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Martinez. He's picked his way through. And Martinez! And that's in!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Adeyemi receives it in a wide position. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple mistake.
Oh, what a mistake! Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Thuram. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Great vision. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Martinez. Fratesi. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's played through for him. This looks promising. Takes a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We are just getting started. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Adeyemi, and a chance! And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And we have our very first corner. Brunt! And it's been hooked away. Now it's Sabitzer! It's a loose ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Bastoni makes the interception. Çalhanoğlu. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Here's a shot!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Split-second reaction.
Carlos Augusto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Guirassy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This could be another episode of the Seho Guirassy show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sabitzer. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Inter really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Carlos Augusto gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Fratesi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. No joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. Fratesi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Carlos Augusto. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. Sabitzer. And it's made its way to him. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's shifting through the game. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brandt. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. Well read, nice interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's a promising position. And this is... And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sabitzer. Well, that has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Fratesi. Threads one in. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This looks promising. He'll try from distance! That's been cut out, well played. Ball's out once more. And the volley. And he's done very well to deal with it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Barella. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pavard picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bisek kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the right flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's fabulous. And that'll do under the circumstances. And that's gone loose. Can he stop it going out? Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Couto clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Giras. Great chance! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Girassi. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Good running with the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Zielinski tries to play it through. Couto. Sabitzer. Carlos Augusto calmly anticipates. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin. Zielinski! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Niggles his way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Brandt. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Where it came from. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian, Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too.
He's having a hit! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Barella. And that could set him on his way. And he's intervened well there. Anton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. Girassi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions.
Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. And the volley. Fratesi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Anton. Brandt. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fratesi. Fabio Silva. Just eases him off the ball. Fabio Silva. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barella. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now, can they get him away? It's a sharp pass. Sabitzer. And it's Brandt. Thuram, distributed tidily. This is a promising build-up. Spread to the right. Gratesi.
In with the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work.
No way through there.
Lovely. Now, there's the shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pass somewhat off target. Pavard. He's found a way through. Now it's Fabio Silva. Big chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Bellingham has given away a free kick. Oh, he's having a go! Great football, shot and save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Sabitzer
Tries to clear.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. It's gone for a throw-in. Martinez. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Some resolute defending there. He is through here. Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham. And claimed it back swiftly. Sabitzer. Carlos Augusto gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Girassi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Martinez. Now he's got space here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. Bissek cuts it out. Bellingham. It's Sabitzer. Fratesi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Couto. Strong running down that left flank. Threads one in. It's played through for him. He's come in hard. That's the keeper's ball. Bissek gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Couto. Sabitzer. That's been cut out, well played.
Looking for options for movement.
Barella. It's Çalhanoğlu! And that's off target.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Martinez! He's kicked it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries one from range.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's having a pop! Has a look and plays it forward. But that has not gone well. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Brandt. Barella makes the interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. Adeyemi. Pass is just off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Barella. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Sabitzer. Adeyemi. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking for the run. Now it's Thuram. Ball played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Fabio Silva claiming the Man of the Match award.
Spanyol itu
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Fabian Ruiz. Llorente does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Stones wins the duel this time. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cucurella. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pass is just off target. Pau Kubasi clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. No way through. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. That's cause for mild irritation. Another chance from a corner. Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he has kept it out somehow.
Marcos Llorente really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rodri knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Kane, played into space. And the ball is out of play.
Looking for options for movement.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Look, that might have been
Can he finish? Spain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anderson.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been won straight back. And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Yamal makes a dash for it, and he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread neatly, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a shot! The captain delivers!
That's probably the best thing that could have happened to this game, Peter. With the half petering out, we were all waiting for someone to take the bull by the horns and change the course of this game. And it just had to fall to him. The team's captain, the team's leader. Brilliant.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
England leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
England looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kane! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's being shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got a throw. Well-timed, excellent interception. Stones cuts it out. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oyarzábal finds himself offside. Oyarzábal.
That's good play from him.
Always goal side. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
No way through there. Now it's Rashford. And they're back on the ball again. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. That's an errant pass. Cucurella. England just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cucurella. Aimed beyond the defence. Almost an hour gone. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Saka clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Oh, it's just a little long. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
England needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a promising position. Nicely shaped cross. Stones getting this one clear.
Spain appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Now it's Saka. And the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal, can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. He's gone for goal. He's kept it out just. Corner number 3 coming up. Pedri goes short. Llorente! And here's Oyarzabal. Bellingham. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.